not such a good parotid at all. Right? Not such a good parotid at all. What's happened first of all is that there's a lot of water under this slide. Okay, so it's a bit of a dead story. One of my old slides, don't forget to throw it away. Alright, let's look and see if we can find another parotid. No, the parotid many times comes together with the parotid lymph node. So, unlike the other slides, you usually see, or you may see, to try to help you out, the examiner sometimes puts a parotid lymph node nearby. Okay, good chance to get this on here. So, this is all muscle right here. That's all muscle that we're looking at right here. That's fat. Okay. Alright, that's fat. That's the parotid right here. Okay. Very, very strange. Very, very strange with this line here. It's all skeletal muscle. Alright. This one is far too intensely stained. And very, very intense staining reaction here. Very, very intense. But this is definitely the parotid gland. Alright. Definitely the parotid gland that we're looking at right here. Okay. Notice now that you see no admixture of mucus with serous. This is all what? Serous. Okay? These are all serous acini. So in terms of an exam specimen, this would be a very good exam specimen for the parotid gland. Okay? We're not seeing many ducts in this section here. The parotid gland tends to not have much ducts in profile. Unlike the submandibular, when I was a student, one of the diagnostic features was that the submandibular had a lot of duct profiles, and the parotid, you don't see much of the ducts there as you would see in the submandibular or sublingual. But what we see is that this is all what? Nearly red-purple. Okay? And the nuclei of the serous acini are different to the mucus acini. But when we get an accumulation of the mucus, it tends now to flatten the nucleus more basally. But we don't see that in the serous acini. Okay? So these are the serous acini right here. There's a blood vessel with blood in it. Those are all RBCs in there. Another blood vessel filled with blood. Okay? Smaller blood vessels here. Alright? So what you see basically is just a mass of an accumulation together of serous acini. Pancreas looks very much like this. Wow, look right here. Very good. Okay, very good. So that basically is the lumen of the acinus. And where this still is the pancreas, we see a nucleus dead center, like the bullseye of a dartboard. Alright? You see a nucleus right at the dead center. So this is just all a massive accumulation of serous acini. And that's a parotid. We may also encounter in the parotid nerves, lots of nerves in section. In this one I'm not seeing it here. That's the interlobular connective tissue right here. That's the interlobular connective tissue right there. Because as you know, the facial nerve courses right through the parotid gland. So sometimes if the section is taken between the deep and superficial lobes of the parotid, you see lots of nerves in cross-section. And these nerves will really be of the facial nerve. Okay? That's once again interlobular connective tissue. And there is a little nerve running right here. I see a little nerve running right in the interlobular connective tissue. These little nerves sometimes follow a little spiral pattern which this nerve is doing. So this is just a little autonomic nerve, a secretomotor nerve traveling in the interlobular connective tissue. Okay? And let me see if I see another parotid here. This parotid here is more diffuse. This is more just towards the edge of the gland. Okay, so you're looking more towards the edge of the parotid here. So there you can see the lobules there, but this is just at the edge of the gland. The other one was more in the depths of the gland. But for exam purposes, we need to, that's an interlobular connective tissue, duct, forgive me, interlobular duct. You see, we have to look at the epithelium, that's another interlobular duct. Okay, so this is a parotid here. Not like the one before, just towards the edge of the parotid gland. Okay. There's one of your striated ducts coming over right here and leading right into an interlobular duct. So in fact, the whole of this here, primarily, in fact, all of these are interlobular ducts. So these are all, these big ones here are all within the interlobular connective tissue. The bulk of that are interlobular ducts that you see. Okay? So I think I'm going to end it today now, if you don't have time. So, and I'm going to try to get some good tongue slides for the next class.